So, what do you think? Don't I look divine? Since there was no god, what choice did I have but to step up and fill the role myself?
Hey, hey, hey! Today we're going to talk about Demiurge Astei, or however she is pronounced, and her skill set. It's a hero introduction, so it won't be too deep, but it's pretty clear that she's meant to be a cleaver who can revive, like Wildred in Epic 7. She's absolutely fun to play, and it's probably not so fun to fight against her, but we will see for now. Let's check her out and jump right into it. Okay, base stats. The first thing that comes to mind is of course the high attack, which of course is very important. A high attack base stat means that you get a lot of value from attack percentage. And in the end, attack is not important. It depends all on the multipliers, on the abilities. And believe me, the multipliers on Demiurge Astei are very high. So definitely a unit with high damage potential. Health is okay, it's good. Speed is good, it's the typical one like Noah Win, you're right. Those units are kinda not the fastest, but they deal much more damage than Stella and the other rangers, right? So while they are not the fastest cleaver, they definitely hit far harder. Other than that, there's nothing special about the base stats to say, except that her defense stats is abysmal, like really bad. And yeah, we can move on from the base stats. Okay, next, let's talk about her skill set. The first ability is the Gods in Heaven, and it's a basic ability which attacks one enemy, and if you have the buff Dullgarden's Caretaker, it activates an even stronger attack. Other than that, it's also a burst attack. Level 1 burst increases 1 turn of Dullgarden's Caretaker, also increases damage. Level 2 burst increases damage, and level 3 resets all skill cooldowns. Really strong burst, but you probably never get to burst 3 in PvP, except we are in real-time arena in the near future or far future. Then next, let's go to the People on Earth. That's her passive ability, and it resurrects her and heals her for 50% upon death. Dice, if no enemy is slain in one turn, means you need to kill one unit to make her stay on the field, right? Because she gets the debuff Martyrdom, I don't know how to pronounce it, dies instantly if no enemy is slain before the time expires. Like, you get one turn, and in that turn you have to kill one enemy. Yeah. Also, when she dies once, she gets the Dullgarden's Caretaker buff, and resets the cooldown of her ultimate, right? Also gets 50% priority push. So it's like she will, in any fight, she will at least get one fight, one ultimate. That's for sure, right? The ideal case is if she ults, then dies, and then directly gets priority push and ults again, right? So really good. Dullgarden's Caretaker increases damage dealt to enemies and enhances certain skill effects. Cannot be removed before Demiurge Astei is slain. Okay, so it's basically a buff that can't be debuffed, removed by buff removal. Basically what it means. And it doesn't go too deep into it, but it's basically just you deal more damage. That's all you have to take of it. So her ultimate attacks all enemy, ignores 30% of the target's defense, and deals damage inversely proportional to the number of targets. Inversely means the less targets are there, the more damage it deals. And every time a unit dies, this skill will deal more damage. So it's cleaver damage. It's like the cleaver beam, right? Death penetration deals. It doesn't lose value when there are less targets. It will overall deal less damage, but more damage on single targets. Like the ultimate can easily deal 9-10k to Demiurge Stella, even with especially with the elemental advantage, right? So really strong cleave. I don't know else what to say. Really good. And chain passive is if she's the starter, she will deal additional 5 weakness gouge damage. So it means like there's it should be like it is 4 already, right? And with the 5 you will deal 9 weakness gouge reduction. Really cool in PvE. Use this in PvP, of course. Chain attacks are used in PvP. The dual attack effect wants increased speed to the caster for 1 turn. This is really interesting. It's not bad to get speed via the dual attack, so not sure if we can make some shenanigans with it, but overall really decent. Okay, next let's talk about her Transcendence and what she gains from it, right? So She is 3-star already, no need to talk about it. At 4-star, she gets 6% early critical hit chance. So all your units will have a 6% higher critical hit chance if you get one copy of her. She gets plus 25 action points at the start of the battle, and of course chain passive weakness gouge reduction, which is on all at 4-star, gets +1, so you will get the enemy faster down into the weakened stage. At 5-star, her burst level 3 is unlocked, the one which resets all her skill cooldowns, I think, and she gets another 25 action points at the start of battle, which is okay. Like, she's not as crazy with action points like Demiurge Astei, but still good. At 6-star, increases all attack damage. Like, basically you deal more damage and it's proportional to target's max health. So it's basically like Noah, and really cool. I'm not sure how strong it is. I'm not sure if I will push deep into Demiurge Astei, but I really like her design, so I might consider it. Doesn't feel must have like the Demiurge Stellar one, but still worth it, right? Like, I think Demiurge Astei can kind of do the job. I'm not sure how strong the 6-star is. I hope it's not too strong, but other than that, totally fine. Not like Demiurge Astei. I mean, Demiurge Stellar, really, I was a bit unhappy with the barrier because it probably forced you to change your playstyle against her. But while against Astei, it will be the same. You will fight her the same, you will do without a 6-star. So next, let's talk about exclusive equipment, Blind Devotion. It increases the accuracy against light units like Demiurge Stellar by 30, so it's actually relevant. It also is against Leo. It works against Stellar. Like, those 3 units, they are all being played, right? Like, no, Stellar will die anyway, so it doesn't matter. But Leo and Demiurge Stellar are already good reasons to have the accuracy to light on her. The passive, on the other hand, when using her ultimate, increase the duration of Dolgarden's caretaker by 1 turn. I'm not sure how much the passive helps, but it never felt necessary. Like, the fight is mostly decided after 1-2 turns of her, because she will ult, then probably die, and then ult again, right? And that's basically her job, and I'm not sure how the passive will really help. So I just pushed it because I had a lot of gifts, and you can see I have like nearly 9% crit chance to the exclusive equipment because I have the gems on it. So yeah, worth it if you want to put gems in it, but other than that, I don't think it's a must-have exclusive equipment, right? So starting with gear, let's start with something controversial. I think Thumping Knuckle Dusters are the best weapons on her. It increases the damage by up to 10% of the target's attack when attacking, and I never used it because I don't farm beetles. But I think this is the best weapon on her simply because all other mage weapons are not ideal for her, right? And dealing 400, 300, between 350 to 500 more damage doesn't seem much, but if it can crits, that's fine, right? I'm not sure about all of that. I think the thing basically is it basically says you will deal more damage, and getting the damage to the line where it one-shots the enemy is basically what you want to do, especially the enemy cleavers. And you could argue, like, and because that's why I say it's controversial, Fire Fist reduce the cooldown of the ultimate by 1 turn if you kill an enemy, right? And I think because on that she will reset her ultimate anyway, you basically you will not use your ultimate more than 2 times. It will be basically after you will use your ultimate on the first turn, and the second ultimate after she died, right? So I don't see really a point where it's even needed to use the ultimate 3 times. Like, if you kill 2 enemy heroes and you get your ult again, it's fine. But I think it's better to get over the damage threshold, so I'm not sure if Fire Fist is the weapon to go. And the last weapon I want to talk about by Novaya, which I highly dislike, Noble Woman's Girl. Chance to inflict bleeding on all enemy targets for 1 turn. This is basically just Demiurge Astei doesn't trigger Demiurge Stellar, doesn't trigger Stellar, doesn't trigger Tio, right? So, and this weapon basically says, hey, I will trigger every one of them. So it really performs poorly in PvP. Avoid this weapon in PvP. Don't overvalue that weapon. It's really not good currently in PvP, and bleeding is not a thing in PvP. This is purely a PvE weapon. So, okay. So, in terms of accessories, we have a problem with her. Because if you think about PvE, it's kind of easy. With PvE, I will definitely go with Search and Destroy, because it has either speed, or you have the critical hit chance. I think this should be critical hit chance, and that basically means that you can build around her in PvE, and you have really strong substats, right? Main stats, I mean. But the problem with, for example, Memento Mori is that you have attack percentage, which is nice. She scales really well with attack. Really strong too, but the first question is, do you really want to play Demiurge Astei in PvE? Where does she shine? Like, where does she shine? Like, so she has really good single target DPS, but so have other units, right? Air, for example, extremely strong single target DPS, right? So, not sure about Noah. Yeah. So, for PvP, the problem is that on paper, Spirit of Unification seems to be the best one, but it lacks speed. Means you will lose a lot of speed if you go for this one, which means you will probably not go for Storm with her. And because of that, it's only really viable if you want to go, if you want to die with her and then one-shot the enemy with her ultimate crazy attack, right? So really hard decisions. I can totally understand if you just go for the blue accessory, which I do. I would just go for the blue accessory with speed and then never look back, right? Because then I don't have to think about the passives, which are not that impactful anyway. And I don't have to think about, oh, does my main stat on the accessory match the red one, right? So blue speed it is. Go for the blue speed one. Don't overthink this. Just go for the blue speed accessory. In terms of gear for the chest and armor and whatever, I think speed is definitely the best choice if you go for PvP. If it's about PvE, you can definitely go crit damage, attack percentage, and so on. Crit damage is the easiest to farm because you farm it alongside speed, right? But like I said, because of the limited turns, crit damage definitely gains value, attack percentage definitely gains value, and she has a very high attack base stat, so she will benefit a lot from attack percentage. Like I said, you can also play crit damage in PvP if you go for second turn with her, right? Let her die and then ultimate. Currently, this is my Astei. You can see she has 3400 attack, defense is at 900, health is like she's easy to one-shot, speed 233, could be higher. I play her with Sigma and so on, so that she gets her first turn still before the enemy. And crit chance is 88.9%. I'm not happy with the speed, but I don't want her to like more damage, right? So I'm not sure yet about that. I'm tweaking still, testing out. I still try to get to 100% crit chance, and while not losing too much on the other stats. Yeah. So definitely you have multiple options depending on if you want to focus on PvE and PvP. I always focus on PvP and see PvE as something extra I can do. Even though I'm not currently playing PvP, like I was on low maintenance, and the last weeks I just pushed one defense in my team, right? Or one level 5 defense also. Currently I'm using Demiurge Astei in my defense as the solo defense. Just because the game was very stale last month, right? I didn't do any videos. So, okay. So you see now my unit, and I think it's time for arena. So, as you see, unlike my other videos, my rank is not very high. And it's mainly because I kinda was on low maintenance. Means I didn't focus too much on Outerplane and only did the bare minimum. And doing a bad defense allows you to easier farm the coins, right? I'm not sure, some people have so many, I never have so many. I always struggle with them because arena is always the same and so boring. Especially if you go high and suddenly you have issues with winning the fights. But whatever, let's go in. Let's see which team I have in. Okay, that's my farm team. Yeah, this could be working. Hell no. Yeah, this one. I will use this one. Having the buffers. I think Veronica is wrong here. I think definitely my Sigma. And this should work. Hopefully. At least on this level it should definitely work. So let's see what happens. So I have voice line off, so I'm not sure if they say anything, but we start with the Sigma ultimate, of course. Okay, that's interesting to hear the ultimates, but not any voice lines. But the voice lines are kinda annoying when you're doing videos. So, okay, Valentine does such thing. Sigma pushed my Demiurge Astei forward, but I get now the punish, blah blah blah. Okay, cool. Reduced attack actually kinda annoying, and my Astei got pushed back, also annoying, but that doesn't matter. Our cleave damage is way higher than theirs probably. And this is not a Demiurge Astei showcase, this is a win showcase in disguise, of course. But they survived. I tried Notia, but she kinda lacks damage, right? So so even with the debuff, let's see how much damage she deals. 30,000, I can live with that. Win. So yeah, I like to play cleave because the fights are much shorter, and the stalemate was so annoying that I just lost interest in the game, but I still logged in, guys. Always remember, always log in, never give up on the game. And okay, let's look at this one. This looks super defensive. I'm not sure if I can beat it, but I will try it anyway. She is, Demiurge Astei is a cleave unit. Like I said, you can go second turn with her, but she will definitely die sooner or later. So the same again, Demiurge Astei, Sigma does the first turn, Cindy buffing my other damage dealer, and the enemy team is so slow, I think I can actually break through. So, win showcase, like always. Oh, 30,000 damage, not bad. Astei could finish it off. Good chance and accuracy not too high on her, so I'm kinda scared, but 30,000 damage, and yeah, Tio survives. So yeah, you can already see we have now a really good cleaver alongside Demiurge Astei. I do automatic here, there's no need for me to do anything. And the damage of Demiurge Astei really good. Paired with Rin, you can see I can one-shot the enemy team. It was the same with Noah kinda, but Noah has no failsafe, right? If Noah is dead, she's dead. Demiurge Astei basically can always get her ult out at least once, best case even twice, and that makes her super unique. Now we are fighting enemy Demiurge Astei, let's see what happens. So again, Sigma first. Cindy buff. Now we have to play that Valentine. Against Valentine you can consider going Tio just to, instead of Sigma actually too. Because you just want to push, right? So definitely worth it to go Tio here. Oh wow. Wow, my D.Astei died already once. So this might be actually a real loss. Oh, this is actually a loss. Is it? Because if I kill everyone, my win will not go first, and the Demiurge Astei will definitely cleave out. So I'm losing against Demiurge Astei because I can't kill her. Right? 46,000, but it's not enough. It's not enough. So yeah guys, you see the power of Demiurge Astei on the wrong side. Boom. She revives and kills my team instead. Frustrating, but it is what it is. It's a Demiurge Astei showcase after all. So I'm considering now what to do here, because the Notia definitely prepares the problem really is Notia, right? And Valentine. So what to do? Is it better to get her a bit higher from the speed? Like, I don't have the idea. I think I can. This will definitely hurt my speed. Oh. Oh. What am I doing? This one sounds good. Yeah. This should definitely help. Okay. Because she, even with Sigma, she didn't go over the enemy Valentine. I want to change that. Let's see what happens, if it helps. So, and Notia kinda underwhelming for me. Not sure, she has max skills, but still not good enough for me. And now we try it again with the basic cleave lineup. Sigma just doing the push for the team, and the enemy Valentine instead it still goes first. But I hope that this time my D.Astei is faster and gets a turn. Ideally, I would want Wind to go first here. Yeah, this is ideal, because then I kill his Demiurge Astei, he will kill my Demiurge Astei, and then I have the last attack. So his Demiurge Astei is dead. Okay, now his Demiurge Astei will kill my Demiurge Astei, and then I will kill his Demiurge Astei, and everyone is happy, at least I am. So here we see it. And boom. That should do it. Yeah. Even to the miss. So actually, now that I consider it, maybe I don't want it fast Demiurge Astei. No, it's fine, it's fine. Like, this lineups, everyone playing Valentine again, it's crazy actually. Makes me consider going Demiurge Stella again, but nah, whatever. So Sigma push. Then the buff. Yeah, this time there's no Demiurge Astei, so I will just set it. Win. Win showcase, guys, win showcase. So leftovers for Demiurge Astei. Okay. Really nice. So yeah, I think we lost 1-1-4 and it's not the highest rank. I will push more, but I don't feel like putting a serious defense team. Maybe I should. I will just put the exact same team in here, sending it, telling him either he survives or he's dead. Choose one. And yeah. So that's kinda it. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope Demiurge Astei got into your pool after pulling. She's a really cool unit with really nice assets. And yeah, if you like the video, if you want to see more of my videos, I'm back again. I will do more videos again, and wish you a good time. So leave a subscribe, leave a like, and see ya, guys.